When Ford launched the third generation Endeavour back in 2016, it was a big step up from the older model. The SUV was bigger, butcher, capable and more feature-packed, and was quite well received in the Indian market because Ford managed to sell over 19,000 units in the country. Of course, more needed to be done to bring it up to par with the current and more updated rivals.
Yes, after 3 years, Ford has finally launched a facelift for its much-loved Endeavour. This 2019 model comes in a new colour and some considerable amount of updates both outside as well as inside. And we are going to take you through them.
On the outside, you get a chunky new chrome grille, which is accompanied by a new skid plate that now extends to house the fog lamps and air intakes. The Endeavour also gets a set of new 18-inch alloy wheels and an all-new diffused silver body color. Other exterior elements like projector headlamps with LED daytime running lamps, ORVMs, LED tail lamps and the rear bumper have been carried over from the previous model. There are updates made to the cabin too. The SUV now gets an engine start-stop button, 8-way adjustable power seats for the driver and 6 airbags as standard across all variants. You get an additional knee airbag and power seat for front passenger in the top-end model, which is powered by the 3.2-litre engine. Visually, the 7-seater cabin remains unchanged, offering the same beige and black dual-tone interior. It's equipped with premium leather upholstery, dual-zone climate control, rear AC vents and third-row seats with power fold function. All of this is standard. The top-spec Titanium Plus trim also gets soft-touch IP dashboard and a panoramic sunroof. Ford has also introduced hands-free power liftgate as standard, which allows you to open or close the tailgate by simply waving your foot below the rear bumper. Something that's not unfamiliar to us, but we are glad it's now on the Endeavour. It also gets a semi-auto parallel park assist function that searches for a space and parks the SUV all by itself. Furthermore, the Endeavour also continues to come with an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system powered by Ford's Sync 3, which features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Now under the hood, this updated 2019 Ford Endeavour comes with the same 3.2-litre engine as the previous one. The power figures are also same at 197 bhp and 470 Nm of peak torque. The motor comes mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox and it also gets 4x4.
Mechanically, the SUV remains unchanged, but we got a feel of the car on regular roads as well as on the sand dunes. This is where the Endeavour's terrain management system came in handy. The system offers 4 modes: road, sands, snow or mud, and rock. In sand mode, the terrain management system increases the throttle response in order to gain more traction. And it does a pretty good job. And all this became very evident when we got behind the wheel. The system quite literally takes care of everything and you simply have to guide it with mild steering input. But it's important to know when to floor the accelerator and when to take it easy. Else, you might just sink the wheels. The massive size of the Endeavour was quite intimidating on the single-lane roads of Jaisalmer, leading all the way to the sand dunes. But it's perfectly at home on the highways. The suspension, assisted by a locking differential, can handle the worst potholes on the road with great ease. The 6-speed torque converter takes some time getting used to. While initially it does feel like the shifts are delayed, has a way of adapting to your driving style. and as you keep on driving, it starts to feel a bit more precise. Having said that, the facelifted version continues to come without paddle shifters, which we would have preferred at least as an option. Of course, there's a 2.2-litre diesel as well on offer, and that churns out 148 brake horsepower and develops 385 Nm of peak torque. This time, Ford is bringing in the option of a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is in addition to the automatic unit, but it's only with the 4x2 variant. Ford is offering the SUV in two variants: Titanium, which only gets the 2.2-litre engine with the manual gearbox, and Titanium Plus, that gets both the 2.2-litre and the 3.2-litre motor, which is mated to an automatic transmission. The Titanium Plus trim comes with a ton of features. That said, the Titanium variant is not really a bad trade-off, considering most of the new and updated features we spoke about are offered as standard fitment. Priced from 28,19,000 rupees to 32,97,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, the 2019 model is now cheaper than the pre-facelift Endeavour, making it a strong value proposition. Also, with the revised prices, it now sits between the newly launched Mahindra Alturas G4 and the segment leader Toyota Fortuner, making life difficult for both these competitors.